Hi everybody, my name is Maribeth Lynch and I am here with members of the Shrewsbury Town Center Association to talk about a great event that will be upcoming on December 7th. And I'd like to first cover the Shrewsbury Town Center mission, which is to improve, enhance, and foster economic and cultural development in the town center. So we're a group that's been started about a year and a half, and I would love to introduce you to the other people who we have here. Melanie Petrucci to my right, Moira Miller, and Abdella. And we're all here today to talk about this wonderful event that we've been planning for a long time, and we're all excited about it. And so I'd like to start maybe by asking, Moira, can you give us an overview of what we are going to expect on December 7th and give us some information so that we can get excited about it?
I would love to get you excited about it. So, as Maribeth said, Shrewsbury Town Center Association was a group of business owners and people with a mission, and we were talking about what could we do in the town center. In this case, it happens to be specifically the town common. That might be an event that would bring people down to the center and sort of encourage community and those types of things. And we looked at a bunch of different things and realized that most of the communities around us actually have some kind of a holiday event. Mm-hmm. And Shrewsbury has some little things going on, but nothing of the scope, to what we saw in other communities. So we looked at some things, and the concept of a European Christmas type market came up, and everybody immediately sort of gelled around that. So if people don't know what that is, they are very popular. They've literally been held for centuries in Europe, also throughout the U.S. Mm-hmm. Chicago has one that Lee's been involved
Big
with.
Fan of it.
New York. And so we quickly sort of settled on that idea. And so the idea is it is an outside event. And we will have artisan vendors. Yes, thus the scarf.
I don't always wear this.
Yes, that's right. The scarf and the hat. We'll have artisan vendors, and we'll have food, and we'll review sort of in a minute.
Warm drinks.
Sort of what they are.
Warm
drinks, beer. Which has been so far a fan favorite of people that we're talking to, and we'll have some music going on, and also Lee will talk about we're going to light the common event. So again, just in a nutshell for people, it's an event that will encourage everybody to come out during the holiday season, enjoy the outdoors, enjoy some community spirit, and have some fun, and specifically do that in our town center.
The name of the event is the Yuletide Market, and Light of the Common.
Lighting the common.
Lighting or light? Lighting.
Light the common, but it's
common with
common.
an S.
No,
Common. There we go.
We're going to get that
Moira's
nailed
here.
down, everybody, before December 7th, but just know it's going to be a good time.
We're going to light the common.
Whatever fits better on the poster.
Light the common. Now, there's some events leading up to our event. Anybody would like to chat about what's happening at the library ahead of time?
I can, because I'm on the Friends Board at the Shrewsbury Public Library, and every year we have a holiday open house. And this year they're shifting the hours a little bit to help with ours, with our event, and they have a Santa. So kids will have a chance to visit with Santa, have a picture taken with Santa, and then Moira, you have Champa is doing something to kind of coordinate with that. Is that correct?
Yes, I think the plan right now is that at the end of the event for the library, that Mr. Santa comes out of the library and strolls across the common over to Champa's funeral home, where he often has a really great mailbox for letters to Santa, to collect them, to kind of start the beginning of our event at 4 o'clock.
Right, that's correct. So the Yuletide Market will be held on the property of Champa Funeral Home. So if you're not familiar with that might sound a little strange, but it's really a beautiful location. The parking lot is perfect, just the way that it's laid out to host this type of an event, so that regardless of the weather, we're on kind of flat, hard surface, which is very good. And but then the Light the Common event, the activities around that will occur actually in the town common.
Yes, since they're dovetailed next to each other, that everyone can be on the common to kick off the Yuletide market by lighting the common and then be right there.
Can we back this up just a little tiny bit? Sure. A little history on lighting the common, because I think most people may or may not know, we've never had lights on the commons before, common before.
Because we've never had electricity.
That's exactly right. So we decided that if we got electricity there, the next great thing would be to bring lights to the common. So here we go with our lights on the common.
So
and
when we should say that the STCA was able to raise the funds to do that, working with Selco. So Selco, we raised the funds to actually bring the conduit, and the town. We're very grateful that the town manager and the selectmen and others involved approved of this, and so that work happened in September, early September.
Thanks
I
to
think.
they made it happen so quickly, which is wonderful. It kind of shows the enthusiasm for this event through the folks in the town. Whoever we run into say, "What do you need? What do you help?
Yeah,
what
absolutely.
can we do?"
It's been great. Yeah.
Everybody has this vision, and it's really exciting to see it, coming to fruition. So another month. We're a month away.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
Almost exactly.
Yep.
And the idea that there are two separate events that are actually going to happen at the same time. So lighting the common will happen at 4:15.
Approximately. That's when the sun is projected to set.
All right, so there we go. If that happens,
4:15 p.m.
the lights will go on, and we'll have a lit common, and then the kickoff to the Yuletide market, which is of course right next door in the Champa parking lot, will start. And
Champa is actually the Sumner House. If anybody knows the history of the Sumner House, it's a beautiful home right on Church Road, which is adjacent to the common. So it's a beautiful location, and we're so fortunate that Dave Champa has partnered with us in this regard.
Yeah. And then we were also very excited because when we started talking to the other businesses and the fire department and the Shrewsbury Historical Society and the church, the congregation church located around us, there was a lot of enthusiasm from them to participate in the event as well.
Exactly. I don't know if anyone we've spoken to said no. I think everyone said yes.
Everybody was totally
what can
excited.
we do? How can we be part of it? How can we make this an even better event? I think a lot of folks love their town and love the town common, want to see, they all have these visions of what it could be and what this event should be, and I think everyone's it's such a positive experience. So we're hoping lots of people show up.
Should we mention our sponsors?
Sure, that'd be great.
Let's kick off with thanking Shrewsbury Federal Credit Union. They are making the lighting of the common possible.
They're our presenting sponsor.
They are our presenting sponsor. So big shout out to them. And we have a number of wonderful sponsors. Should I want me to list them?
Yeah, go ahead and list them so that we know.
List them, and then I think also, I think that Liz, our producer, is going to put them up on the screen as well.
Okay. Well, the other thing is we still have some people that I know. Even today, I was at a meeting and someone said, "Oh, I'd love to be involved." So
great.
We might be adding sponsors
We
on
might be
up to
adding,
the end. So
Okay.
and I would say to all the sponsors, really just unbelievable. We ask, they produced.
That's right.
And it's been great. I think the other thing that is so spectacular about this event is that it really it speaks to the needs of everyone in the community in terms of the event at the library with children, and then the idea that we have kids that are going to be writing letters to Santa, with people that have lived in town forever that have been saying, where are the lights in the common? So here we go, we have the lights, and then the Yuletide market. We've got great vendors there, so anybody that has any shopping needs for the holidays, we've got it.
Yeah.
And do we have a list of the vendors?
We do. So in terms of maybe want to review artisan vendors?
Sure. And the idea behind who are the vendors are going to be is the idea, yes, everyone has holiday shopping to do, and wouldn't it be a more pleasant experience to go out with your children and your loved ones and go to a beautiful setting in the middle of your town common and support your local businesses, and be in a beautiful setting and have a drink and have something to eat and listen to some great music and run into your friends and make it a really social, joyous time, as opposed to dealing with
mall.
the blood sport that is parking that time of year. And just really enjoy yourself and make it a great way to kick off the season. So these are specifically local vendors that
Yes.
we've worked with. So Hebert's Candy is going to be there and doing a pop-up shop so that everyone can buy boxes of chocolates and candies and peppermint sticks and everything else. Great for teacher gifts. Shrewsbury Country Shop, which is already on the town common, but they're going to be outside in the marketplace itself, with a variety of locally made and very tailored things. Lavender and Life, which is a natural home and beauty and health products, right?
Yeah.
Right next door from West Boylston.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And it all smells really great.
Lavender.
Think of these.
Yeah.
Think of them when I think of things
Calming,
that smell
soothing, perfect for this time of year.
Exactly. It goes great.
Yeah.
Heart and Stone, artisan jewelry, beautiful. I've seen some of the jewelry in real life, gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
She does it. Yeah.
She does custom work, I know, but she also does, she'll have things there ready made. So exciting, beautiful gifts, gentlemen. Hello.
Talking to you.
Exactly. Yummy Mummy, you had me at hello.
Have you tried the Yummy Mummy brownies, by the way?
Yes.
I don't
yeah.
want to open
They
up
are
that
too,
gateway,
yeah.
but yes,
Yes.
good things happening there.
things
She'll
from
have
Yummy
those.
Mummy, Yes.
Exactly.
I'm afraid.
White
Yeah.
Cottage out of Northborough, which is a really popular, really well-known home decor store.
With local moms that run it. So they're Shrewsbury moms.
Oh,
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Crafty Girl,
She's
best
Shrewsbury
name
Moms.
award
Yep.
winner there,
Yes.
but
Yeah.
Shrewsbury Girl,
Yeah.
Crafty Girl, and who's going to be doing custom designed like T-shirts and tote bags and things like
Yep.
that, which should be fantastic. The Rotary Club. I don't think of as artists.
They're not artisans, but
they're
they're
not
gonna
going to be
be
crafting it. But
Selling note cards. They're putting together note cards with scenes from around Shrewsbury. So
And they're beautiful.
beautiful.
That's great.
They are
Yeah.
very beautiful.
Wonderful. I mean, those are
It's
the
an
type of things
artisan
that you can always
product.
send to somebody who
Yeah.
used to live in Shrewsbury, and wouldn't they love to get one
Yeah.
of those mailed to them? And then Selco, local artisans that they are. Are actually.
Yeah.
I was really excited when I heard about this one.
Yeah.
Do you want to?
Well, Selco has been, again, they've been great in partnering with STCA, in terms of the electricity and other logistics around the market. So we thought it would be great to include them because every year Selco has a fundraiser called Share the Warmth, which I'm sure a lot of people listening are familiar with. And Share the Warmth funds go to help people during the cold season who cannot maybe afford to pay their electric bills and things like that. So they're working on some themed winter hats, I'm told, that
gonna be great.
I think are going to be very popular.
Because this one's not going to make it all the
That's
way to
not the
December. We're gonna
theme
have to. I'm gonna have
pack,
to
yeah.
swap it out. This is
Yes.
my daytime one. I'm going to need an
Yes.
evening
An
one.
evening
Right.
wear.
You need your evening. So,
Exactly.
so they'll have that, and rumor has it they'll also be maybe selling kettle corn, and so all
great.
their
Oh,
proceeds
good.
will go to support Share the
great. Share
Warmth.
the
So I think we have a great mix of
Oh, yeah.
again we targeted local artisans, vendors, people who wanted to participate with sort of what we thought were unique. Products and I think it's a good
unique
variety.
and focused maybe on Shrewsbury, like
Right.
our zip code, our
Yeah.
the year that the town was founded, and I think that's really kind of cool.
Things you aren't going to find. You aren't going to find in
Right.
I think
on
there's going to be some
Amazon.com.
really good shopping opportunities
Yeah.
for sure.
Definitely.
I'm going to knock
Worth
everything
it.
off my list
Exactly. Well,
Absolutely.
exactly.
in one night.
Now, if I
Exactly.
was starving and I came to this event, is there
Yeah.
going to be any food? Is the question.
Grilled cheese.
There
Grilled
is,
cheese.
yeah. The
Fig
Sace-
and goat.
So we
Fig
have
and goat.
four,
Fig and goat.
Fig and goat.
Yes.
Say
four
no more.
food trucks will be there. We have Say Cheese, again, a Shrewsbury
Yep.
family, Shrewsbury vendor. And if you haven't experienced the grilled cheese on the Say Cheese truck,
Fig and
we say
goat.
no more.
fig
You
and
must
goat.
Fig and
come.
goat.
They
If
have
you're
a
looking
var-
for us, we'll be eating fig and
Fig
goats.
and goat, but they have a variety of others for
actually gotta
those who
make
aren't that's not too thrilling for. If
Not
you
as
don't
good,
like
though.
that, shishka berries, again, another Shrewsbury.
Shrewsbury family.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And she normally would do strawberries dipped in chocolate, right?
Yep.
But because of the season, again, I think we're thinking she's going to. I don't know if we've confirmed it, but she's going to do cheesecake maybe
Cheesecake
dipped in
dipped in chocolate?
Yeah, or something along
On a
those
stick.
lines.
Something like that?
Cheesecake. Everyone.
Something
Anything dipped in
Cheesecake
chocolate.
dipped in chocolate on a stick. We'll see
something-
you on the
something
7th.
will
I
be
mean, is there
there.
anything
Yeah.
else left to say?
Yeah.
Well, you might want a hot dog or a sausage.
The dog
Okay.
father, speaking of hot dog or sausage, because that would go well with the beer
That's right.
or the hot mulled wine that we're going to have. The Boy Scouts will be selling holiday of the cookies and pretzels.
We think.
No, I think I'm pretty sure it's been confirmed.
Good.
Oh, good.
Pretzels
Hot chocolate?
and hot chocolate and hot cider.
Hot cider.
So that will be available. Firefighters are going to be making
Chili.
their famous
Chili.
firefighter
Their famous chili.
It is
Yeah.
Do you know what I heard the other day? That allegedly, that the fire department has a booth that they serve the chili out of that is a replica of a little tiny fire station.
Oh,
I think that's
is
too
that
cute.
right?
adorable.
How
Can that be
fun is
cute?
that?
That can't
I think
be.
it's too cute.
Yeah,
So
oh, that's
that's
awesome.
what I've heard. So we'll,
Chief
Oh,
Lona
okay.
is hearing that.
exactly.
Okay,
So
yeah.
hopefully that's hopefully
Yeah, that's
bring
good.
that up.
That's good. And then again, we think Selco will be offering kettle corn.
That's
and so
great.
you can, we mentioned hot chocolate, hot cider, Greater Good.
And then the biggie.
Yes,
draw.
if you're a beer aficionado, a craft beer, Greater Good might be something that you're aware of. They're very well known. They have a very good beer offerings. They're based in Worcester, and they're very excited to participate as our beer vendor this year. So.
I've heard the
and-
pulp is about as good as it gets.
Yeah,
Their
people.
pulp beer.
Yeah.
People,
They have two different lines, and I'm not going to. There's a Greater Good, and then of course now I can't remember the second. So there's one that is very IPA specific, and one that's a little less. But yes, but if you go out to their website, you can see, and I think they'll be, so you can grab a beer, you can walk around the market, look at things, grab some food.
So I think I'm the only one that doesn't really groove on the beer. So if you don't, what options would there be?
Well, so we mentioned
There's the mulled
hot
wine.
mulled wine.
Hot
There
mulled
is
wine.
warm.
Hot
It's actually
Hot-
warm. To be
warm.
served
Sorry, not
warm.
warm, pardon.
We always
Yes.
say
Okay.
hot.
Now
Yes.
you're talking.
There
Yes.
you go.
So if-
There's something
You had
for
me
every
at
flavor.
something
Something
for
for everybody.
If you don't know what that is, it's a spiced wine. Again, if you're in a European market, you cannot have a market, I think, without
It's probably
mulled
a rule.
spiced
Yep.
wine.
do they
It's
call it wassail?
warm.
It's wassail.
There's different names for it
Okay.
depending on regions. In Germany, it's I think it's Gruvwein, group something like that.
Okay.
But yeah, you might know as Wassail, Glog.
Glog.
They're all a little different.
I just
Some
call
are a
it
little
good.
sweeter.
Cup of holiday goodness.
But it's
Warm
warm,
wine.
Yeah.
so that will be available as well. So I think we've
covered everything.
We've covered
picture
everything.
pretty
Exactly.
good that there's something which hopefully something for everybody.
Exactly.
So a couple things that come to mind immediately. Can we talk about parking?
Yes.
One thing that I would say right out of the gate is if you live in downtown Shrewsbury, and we all know if we live in downtown Shrewsbury, think about walking to the event
Yeah.
because honestly, it's going to be a beautiful night. We've already ordered the weather, so that's not going to
Exactly.
be an issue. And so if you could leave your car at home and walk, wonderful. And if you can and you need to drive, we have completely scoped that out. And so as soon as people say, where's the parking? We've got that covered completely. I would say that it is going to be on our website as part of the marketing, and I'm going to have Mel speak to that in a moment. But we've got parking lots covered all over downtown Shrewsbury. And so we would encourage people to walk if you can, but if you cannot, we have parking lots that will be available. And we also have the bus that will be picking people up at the
The Council on Aging vans, we've rented 2 of those. So if people park at the Town Hall Senior Center area, the shuttles will be running back and forth. So if you don't want to walk that far, and then again, there's plenty of. It's an interesting dynamic. There's plenty of parking around the common in the town center that won't be used in the 4 to 8 hours, and so we're working with various businesses and things to just get the okay to park.
And if you're a local downtown Shrewsbury person or business that has a parking lot that we haven't talked with, let us know because we would love to be able to include everybody. Whoops, almost dropped my coffee or my tea. We would love to include anybody that wants to be included in helping us with parking. But rest assured, we have identified a lot of parking opportunities. So we're going to have plenty of parking. And I think along with the van, we've got that all covered really nicely.
We'll have signage. And if you carpool.
Yeah, carpool.
Exactly. Or like you
Walk,
said, if
carpool.
stroll. The lights
Stroll.
will be, people
Yeah.
will have their lights on their houses
Hopefully.
often. They'll
Yeah.
probably be decorated by then.
Hopefully.
You have a beautiful night to stroll up.
Yeah.
Have
It
a
would
glass
be,
of
yeah.
warm, not hot, pardon me, wine.
Yep.
Buy a couple gifts for your mother-in-law.
Yeah.
Have a pretzel.
Or your
'cause
wife.
They're happy.
Heart
Or
and
your
stone
wife, or
jewelry,
whomever.
right?
See the beautiful lights.
Yeah.
And wander on home. Pop in and pop out.
Yeah.
It's great. And, you know, again, that's kind of fits into the sort of our vision for the town center, town common area, would be a place, a destination where people do walk and stroll and do those things. So
We want it to
yeah.
be a destination. We want people
Yeah.
to want to come down to downtown Shrewsbury and enjoy the common and enjoy the historic nature of the area. So
And we should mention that in addition to the library doing their event, the Historical Society is going to have an open
Yes.
house. And I think it's 3 to 5 p.m.
3 to 5, it is.
But you can find
Okay.
that. Okay.
It
And
is.
they will be selling some items like wooden toys, those types of things
Their
as
penny
well.
candy.
Penny
Oh,
candy.
that's neat.
Okay.
Yeah, penny candy, their
Fun.
wooden toys, and then they also have 2 local authors, Michael Perna, who's our local town historian,
great.
and then April Jones Prince, who happens to be my neighbor, and she is a children's author, children's book author. They are both going to be there with their books, their latest books, whatever, I don't recall exactly what they are, but they'll be there signing and.
Oh, that's wonderful.
and,
Take my kids over.
yeah.
Doesn't Mike Perna have a new book coming out? I
He
saw
does.
somewhere.
It's.
I wonder if that'll be available.
That's the one, and I'm trying.
Okay.
Shrewsbury
I just saw
Through
it.
Time, Volume 2,
Yeah.
something of that sort. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's the book.
So they'll probably be autographed, or he'll be there to autograph it
That's
for
right.
you.
They're signing books.
That's
They're signing
great.
their books.
That'll be wonderful.
Sounds like a great gift idea for a lot of folks who
And,
either grew up in Shrewsbury and don't live here
yeah.
anymore, or just history buffs or something like that. For that person, you're not quite sure what to get.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And then the church. Let's not forget the church. They're through the bell tower. We're going to have. They're playing. Will they be playing holiday music? Do we think?
We're not.
We're waiting to get a
waiting.
confirmation on that, but
don't
I
know.
think that we're going to have some sort of.
But we will.
bell
They are
music at some point.
participating with
Bells.
some type of music. We think it'll be the chimes,
Yeah.
the children's chimes. So we're still. So we would see some type of entertainment on the line coming from the church, and maybe we've been working on trying to get some strolling music, but even without that.
Even without that, there'll be holiday music
We've
pumped
got
into
holiday
the air.
music
so.
for
Yeah,
sure.
we have
but
it.
Exactly.
music,
So,
yeah.
so
It's
when
gonna be
everyone's
great.
watching their Hallmark movies too early and they're picturing
Yeah.
the beautiful New England town common with the beautiful white church and the little twinkle lights, you have to have your music in the background before
That's right.
Yeah, and
That's
you know,
right.
you
have
bring
your
up a point.
mistletoe incident.
Just paint the picture again. So when we're talking about the market and outside the vendors, each of the vendors, the artisan vendors, they will have their pop-up tents and decorated with holiday lights and however else they choose to decorate, kind of keeping in the ambiance. So again, it kind of is, you know, that really very holiday Yuletide.
We're going to have an area that you can sit and gather and
yeah.
drink
They're
with a
calling
beer
it the
tent.
beer
A
garden.
beer
It's an
garden.
actual garden.
Beer tent. Yep.
So if you'd
With-
like to sit,
with lights strung up in it, so it'll be
It's
great.
It's going to be a lot of
great.
fun.
And this
I-
is the kind of thing you can just pop in,
yeah.
have a drink, do
Wander
some
around.
and then wander out. You don't have to stay for the whole time,
Right.
but do come.
Exactly.
Definitely. I think it's going to be so exciting to see so many different people from different parts of your life show up and really enjoy just being part of Shrewsbury. And that's really what this is all about, is
sure is.
getting
Sure is.
Shrewsbury to recognize that we are improving. Well, we're already improved, but boy, just having the lights up and this whole Yuletide market, in conjunction with all the other great things that happen in town, we just thought having an event that focused around the introduction of the holiday time was really something that that needed to happen. So we decided to get together and do it.
And we're all going to get in the spirit. Now, I'm sure some of you are probably wondering, how can you learn more? The website is
ShrewsburyTCA.com, and I'm sure that'll be strolling across the bottom of the page.
We'll have that on the bottom, like Moira said. We also have a Facebook page.
Yeah.
The Shrewsbury Town Center Association has a Facebook page, and we'll have information on that.
Exactly.
And
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, go ahead.
There's going to be a Facebook event, put
page.
up, event page specifically so that you can reflect. Are you interested? Are you definitely coming? That sort of thing, and also get more information there on it. And also just as we get closer to December 7th, you're going to see different event notifications online and different postings about more information about the vendors and about the sponsors and the details of the event.
And share it. Get your friends. Make it put it on your calendar now so
It's
you
the
have
holiday
it.
cocktail party that you get to go to with the whole town, where you don't have to buy something uncomfortable to wear to it.
That's true.
You could just put on your coat
That's
and go
right.
have a good time and not worry about it. Sounds great to me.
And the other thing is, again, I keep talking about the weather, but we are in New England, and it could rain, it could be sunny and 70, it could be snowing, it could be anything, and we're excited about that because we're in New England and we're hardy, and if they can do these outdoor markets all around
the
Europe,
world,
Exactly.
we can do it.
we can do it in Shrewsbury.
That's right.
And so we've made it a
Exactly.
point to say, rain, snow,
Exactly.
doesn't matter, we're excited to do it in
I'm just praying for no sleet.
I was
Unless
hoping
the
a
town-
little
Little fluffy
snowflakes
Just
at 4 o'clock.
Hallmark.
small Hallmark type
Hallmark.
snow.
Yeah.
we would
From
be
4 to
great with
5,
that,
we
yeah.
ordered the snow, and then from 5 on,
Exactly.
it'll be fine. About probably 40 degrees.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, unless the town calls an emergency because we get a blizzard or something, this happens. This is going.
Yeah. No.
No blizzard. I will be there if there's a blizzard, by the way.
Okay.
Anybody else?
Just me too.
It's a throwdown.
The mulled wine's going to
You
move
can
to
still
Maribeth's
come down
house.
because
Everybody.
that's right, because we
But
will
just
have the
not
mulled wine.
It's not
Exactly.
far.
I can
That's
walk
right.
there.
That's a good point.
That's right.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. Oh, we should have had mulled wine in the cup.
Yeah, exactly.
I know.
Thanks to
Darn
Mel
right.
for this. We
Yeah,
we have
exactly.
our coffee or tea cups, and we're ready to go.
I'm ready to. I mean, I usually say I'm not in the spirit until I see Santa in the Macy's Day Parade, but by golly, I'm ready now.
So I'm
I
going to say
know.
one more thing, maybe to wrap. If Melanie,
Sure.
if you would tell people where they can go, if someone is interested in sponsoring, being added to our sponsor list, what could they do?
They could. I mean, I'm not ashamed to give out my information, but I would really direct them maybe to our Facebook page, and
Message us.
and it'll be listed on the
Totally.
website. So we can put that on. Make sure that my contact information is on the website.
And they can also go to the website, and you can find an email address that's specific to Shrewsbury Town Center
And what is
Association. It's the reverse of the website URL. It's tcashrewsbury@gmail.com.
There we go.
And
That
the
would be-
URL for the website is shrewsburytca.com. So the easiest thing, if that's confusing, just go to the website, click on it, or the Facebook page. It must be listed there. The
Or
email.
just find any of
Just
us around town,
Google
pull
us.
us
You know where
aside.
we are.
We-
Find us.
I'm everywhere. So if you see me in the grocery store, just say, "Hey,
We'd love to add you
Hey,
as a
I want to give
sponsor.
some money.
yeah,
No one
I'll
will
take
recognize
it.
me without
We'll
the
take
hat,
it."
so I'm incognito.
Right.
Smart move. Yeah.
Right.
Smart
So-
move.
Well, this has been great.
This has been fun.
Appreciate all the information. Certainly appreciate all the time and energy that's been put into this whole endeavor. And it's been a wonderful group of people to work with, and we are so excited to see it all come to fruition.
Yeah, I wonder, should we mention the other members of so STCA, this is STCA sponsored, but there have been certain individuals working on the Yuletide committee in addition to the four of us. We have Susan Gregory, we have Ellen Dolan, Stephanie
Canton.
Luz, Kim Canton.
Yep.
So,
And that's it. I think our time is
And then the-
awesome. So we will wrap up on that.
Yeah.
Mention-
wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, see you December 7th.
See ya.